Hi, my name is Hannah Comer and I'm a real estate agent with Century 21 Affiliated. I've been coming at you every single Friday with a video about real estate. Today I'm actually going to start a brand new series called Home Buying 101, and we're going to look at part 1 of 2 in a small series called the Home Buyer's Wish List, particularly looking at the big picture today. A lot of times when people begin their search for a home, they go off of mainly just beds and baths, but there's a lot more to it. So I'm gonna go through 4 important big picture things to keep in mind in your home buying wish list. Now, before we really jump into anything, it's really important to know your needs versus your wants. And a lot of times how important those are too. Sometimes what you think is a need can actually become a want. So just make sure you keep that in mind as we go through this list. Number 1 is the type of house. And what I mean by this is, do you want a single family, a duplex, a condo, or a townhouse? Quick story here. I was dead set on getting a single family home as my first home at the age of 23. Little did I know that it was a little higher for my price range, and so I ended up in a townhouse, which really was the best decision for me. So what I mean to say is, don't cross off every single type of house, but make sure you put it into those needs or wants categories. Second thing, the neighborhood and the location are extremely important. Do you want sidewalks if you have kids? Do you want backyards that run up to each other? Do you want to be in a busy location close to shopping? Think about these things. I would also suggest that when you do go to look at a house, drive a couple times through the neighborhood and see what it looks like. The third thing is your price range, and make sure this is going based off of that budget that you set for yourself, not necessarily what the lender says you could go up to spending. Now, another little side story for you here. When my husband and I bought the current house that we are in now, we decided to go quite a bit under our budget. And we did that so if anything happened with one of our jobs or we had to make bigger repairs because our house is older, we would be able to do so. And let me tell you, it has been a lifesaver. But of course, that decision is up to you. Now, the fourth and last thing that I want to bring to your attention are the schools in the area. Of course, this doesn't apply to everyone in every situation, but if you do plan to have kids in the near future, I would definitely consider the rating of the schools. Something cool that you'll find on Zillow and realtor.com is you'll find the rating for the schools that are in that neighborhood. I would just make sure you talk with your realtor and make sure those are the accurate schools. Again, while you go through this list, try not to look at it as a yes versus a no, but instead as a need versus a want. As I said, next week we're going to continue in part 2 in the home buying wish list, but we'll be looking at the details. Thanks so much for joining me this week. I hope that it was helpful, and I'll see you next Friday.